Has a bad back. He also has a PhD in fluid mechanics. Well, put them together and you've got an invention that may revolutionize underwater swimming. Bob Nixon has that story.
Paul Tinari is a man with a mission. Armed with a PhD in fluid mechanics, Tinari has made the local swimming pool his research station. Tinari has spent hours here testing out his prototype, a fin that is not your usual fin. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I observed sharks swimming, and I was amazed at how flexible their spines were when they were whipping their tails in a vertical plane like this. And so that gave me the idea of perhaps that might be a more effective exercise to strengthen the muscles in the lower back than the traditional motion, like the whale-like motion that we've been using traditionally.
You can't swim with these fins in the usual sense, and that's the point. Tinari says they can help people get over injuries.
So let's say someone sprains their ankle when they're running or hiking or whatever. They would start off doing a very mild motion like this. Okay, and it increases the flexibility and the strength in the ankle.
Then there's the exercise for knee injuries.
Without the fins, you'd get no resistance, practically no resistance at all, and it's totally unsatisfactory without the fins. But with the fins, it suddenly becomes a very, very inexpensive and effective exercise.
But his main interest is back injuries, and for this, he must try to swim like a shark.
It strengthens muscles that are almost impossible to access through any other exercise that I've investigated. And as a result, these muscles, once they start to strengthen, then stabilize the spine and prevent misalignment of the vertebrae. And that's a major source of pain.
The invention has caught the attention of the federal government, which has given Tinari $10,000 to develop it. The fins also intrigue back specialist Murray Allen, who plans to test it on his patients.
We suspect that this will be another option that's available for those people who like to get into the water and like to get fit, and it certainly makes your back work in a novel fashion and recruits muscles and makes joints work in manners which, under usual circumstances and usual exercises, doesn't happen.
Tinari claims using the fins cured him of chronic back pain, and he thinks he might have a product that would help millions of North Americans, a product they would pay money for.
Most of the lifeguards have asked me what I was doing, and at that time we hadn't had our patent yet, so I said, this is top secret, don't talk about it.
Expect to see this one on one of those late-night infomercials real soon. Bob Nixon, CBC News, Coquitlam.
Well, I'd buy it.
All I can say, if I ever test drive those fins, stay out of my lane. Okay? Can you imagine?
Going in circles.
That's right, I think so. What about you, Phil?
That's called the Hully Gully. I remember that.
The Hully who?
The Hully Gully. Don't you remember the Hully? Kevin remembers the Hully Gully.
Sure, right next to the hullabaloo.
You got it. Oh, this is